Anyway, here's the thing. On the Joe Budden thing, Joe's wrong on a couple things, but he's right on a couple things. I'm sorry to tell y'all, I know y'all don't really act like, y'all don't act like, yo, these podcasters and these streamers matter. Okay? Do I think Kai Cenat is bigger than Youngboy? No. But if Kai Cenat listened to a Youngboy album and he said this shit was whack as fuck, it does matter. You know why? Because people who like Kai Cenat look to Kai Cenat to dictate the trend, dictate what's going on. A lot of people, unfortunately, are dick riders, and this is why those type of things would like probably go down. Okay. So if you're asking me, Joe versus YB, you're not big on YB. YB's making trash music. I won't say it's his best music now, but he's trying to work it out. Like, yo, think about it. If you're putting out 5 projects a year, stuck in the same room or house, you got to get creative, blah, blah. You're not going to be the best version of yourself. Cool. What I do think that Joe has a point is simply this. Man, when it comes to all these people who are anyone who cares about am I blanking right now? I feel like I'm blanking.
To be honest, man, I feel like it doesn't even matter what Joe thinks about Youngboy. It's just funny that
No.
I
Oh,
feel
no.
like Joe
No. Sorry
Joe
to
was
cut you off.
testing to see
Yo,
if he can do a play or not.
no,
Because he's just
it's not
playing with
about
niggas' head with
Youngboy.
the podcast.
Okay, cool. Everything that people said about Joe saying about Youngboy, like he's bigger, like that's Joe's ego. There's certain shit that's egotist. Cool. Joe used to be an artist. What was actually right, and I'm standing on this. The NBA, the Youngboy Better movement. I'm not saying Youngboy did this himself. I'm not saying his team did this, but that shit we're gotta realize in post it was fabricated. My nigga, are you telling me that everybody who used to be like YB Better just died? Where they at?
And you did say something about them spinning box on Dirk music, right? That's what you said, right?
I
Well,
think them young boy kids are growing up, bro.
oh, okay.
In a year and a
Oh,
half.
who said that? Who said that?
Paid.
Now that's a good challenge to what I'm saying. I'm saying the reason why I'm saying this is like obviously a market team is not gonna give me the strategy like, oh yeah, we created a young boy better movement. They're gonna try to make it seem organic. Here's my thing about like making shit seem organic, because I'm like, what the fuck? A lot of this stuff kind of comes across like we could see a label pushing it through. But if we're getting confirmation or we could, easily have these conversations to be like, nah, this it's not like a label that's doing this, but I ain't gonna lie, it's a label, bro. At least for the outer echelon of YB Better. Youngboy is hot though. That's the thing. No one ever said what Joe said until now, and people are mad at it for the wrong reasons because he's not lying. Every time you see a lightning hot rapper where like it's like, oh my God, he's the first person to. The only exception I would say is XXXTentacion. Because number one, he signed directly to Empire, then to Capitol. They didn't know how to promote him. All I'm saying is that everybody used to say about Atlantic don't know how to promote Youngboy. Well, if that's the case, how the hell his sales and numbers look like this now?
I mean, I think simply put, the beef make these niggas hotter. To be honest, on both sides, it kind of slows down when the beef slow down.
I don't think they're necessarily in beef though. Like, look,
No, it's not. It's
they're
not about
flirting
them
with each
being in
other
beef.
now.
I'm talking about the beef in relation to the music, right? Or how hot the anticipation for the music is based on the beef. If the beat slow down, if it's quiet on the streets, niggas ain't talking about they sliding on this nigga or sliding
What
on that
people don't
nigga.
want to admit about
Niggas don't really
Youngboy
care
is
that
that
much about
Youngboy's audience is now going back to the realm of, hey, it doesn't make a wave nationally, but like your fans definitely know. Which, by the way, you could survive off of that. But if you thought like you were the hottest shit ever on earth, like of course you're not gonna survive off that shit.
Well, that's why it's interesting. I don't know why he would be I don't know. It's like, cause like you said, he used to be like, I don't care about the numbers and stuff, and now it's like,
That was cap.
mm,
You think Joe gonna go to Gravedigger Mountain?
Why go?
That interview would do numbers, bro.
Man, I ain't
Hold
gonna
on,
lie.
hold on. Wait,
Some of that
wait,
stuff
wait,
that
wait, wait,
young
wait,
boy
wait,
was
wait, wait, wait,
saying,
wait, wait,
I
wait,
got a
wait, wait.
feeling he was
Hold
at the
on.
P Diddy
Hold
party
on,
parties.
hold on. I haven't talked to Gillian Wallow. Gillian Wallow went up there. Why did interview with Youngboy and drop yet? I'm
I was about to ask that.
They
I'm
still
gonna
haven't
put
though?
this into the air, and this is me just kind of thinking, because I did interviews. I've done interviews, and then as much as these artists be like, oh, they don't care, they don't watch the internet, they go through shit with a fine teeth comb because they want to be portrayed as certain shit. So I did interviews, and I won't get too much into it. And okay, all right, we're gonna send it to top for him to look at it. You look at it, I'm ready to drop it. I'm hitting up my editors. Nah, let's not do this. Let's do it again in Vegas. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? We just shot a whole interview. This shit fire. What are we talking about? So if you ask me, I think that's probably what happened. It's I don't know for what reason. Maybe they didn't, but we didn't see the interview. Where's the interview at?
Where's the interview, Gilly?
Now here's the thing. I don't think I don't think many other people will placate to his demands like I probably did. But if they do, I would love to see it. That's why I'm watching this thing to see when is this interview going to drop a Youngboy. It should have dropped Sunday. It didn't drop.
Yeah, shit. I didn't even know they did one, bro.
He went to Gravedigger Mountain. So
You think a Joe Pod would do more better numbers than $1 million?
no. I keep telling y'all the same thing about Youngboy. Youngboy's at the place in his life where Youngboy's audience is Youngboy's audience. Like, Youngboy's audience don't want to admit this. YB's weird behavior, nobody that's not a YB fan hears about his music no more. If you ask a nigga who ain't a YB fan, you know the last song they might tell you? Maybe they tell you like House Arrest Things or something because that's popping on YouTube. That's always popping on YouTube. Bro, the last 5 projects he dropped, they wouldn't know one fucking word. For a casual.
The last shit I remember from YB as a casual was the shit with what's the name? The Migos, for real.
So that's the big issue. So every time when it comes to like YB, it's like, man, a lot of people are looking at him like, man, it's not that serious. Am I making sense or no?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Shit. I don't even fuck with Youngboy music for real.
No,
I feel like his best song was Untouchable, and that was like on 38, baby, long ass time ago.
Yo, my whole point is that people have stopped with this widespread adoration, like just dick riding shit. And now,
I think it's 'cause
here's the
beef
thing.
died.
Youngboy has to make good music, but it's hard for him. So I'm giving it out. It's hard for him to make great music when he's in tune. Like, yo, he's in Utah. Bro, all this shit about Gravedigger Mountain, like, bro, like, stop it, bro. Like, Gravedigger Mountain, bro, I looked up the fucking crime stats. So I know where Youngboy live at. Everybody knows it, right? Nobody's ever gotten murdered there ever in life. What, what graves are being dug there? Like, come on, we gotta just stop the fucking malarkey with these rappers, bro. Like, brother, Gravedigger Mountain sounds good for you and your fans. We like that. It's cute. I'm gonna let it rock, because when he says that, he always sounds angry. I believe it. But I looked up that plot of land. There was no cemeteries there. No grave ever got dug. Nigga, it's fucking new land that I know the nigga who fucking built the house he's living in. Nigga, ain't no graves got dug there.
Hey,
It just
Act,
sounds
man, what's
good.
gonna happen is they're gonna turn you into a Mormon.
Bro, it's a bunch of Mormons and like you dress like an Eskimo up there. Like, bro, like let's just stop the bullshit, man. That's my
Now he
thing.
building an amusement park.
Gravedigger Mountain.
It's the
Nigga,
amusement park.
when you
Ah,
hear,
man,
let me ask
Okay,
y'all a
okay.
question. Let me
when
ask
a
y'all a
Mormon
question.
change your life, man, it hit
Let
different.
me ask y'all a question. When you hear Gravedigger Mountain, because I know what I think when I hear Gravedigger Mountain. When I hear Gravedigger Mountain, I expect you walking up that bitch and you see 15 skulls right there. Be like, those are the ops. That's what they came here, and this is what remains of them. Nigga, all you gonna see is snow. Warning, avalanche. That's it. Ain't no Gravedigger Mountain. That just sounds good. It's music. That's why, to keep it real, once I heard Youngboy was saying, hey, Dirk, you can come through. Y'all should go through. Play bingo. Maybe arm wrestle or some shit. Like, y'all ain't about to kill each other. By the way, I've said this about both of them. They need each other. If YB want to get his sales up before he get out of house arrest, I do hope he gets out. You know what he got to do? Get back on dissing Dirk. If he dropped like...
You should have took that 6ix9ine verse. You shouldn't have got greedy.
Chat, y'all tell me what the fuck is going on at Gravedigger Mountain. I just want to know.
Man, they might be having Diddy parties. You never know.
Please don't.
No, I don't know.
Hey, all I gotta say, when a nigga
Gravedigger
stream at his
Mountain.
iPhone on live and tell another man that's why your dick don't be working right, pussy, he definitely got to be at the Diddy party.
I ain't gonna lie, that was an odd diss. Yo, this is why your dick don't be getting hard when you wanted to.
Yo, that shit.
That sounds like something a
That
woman
sounds like
would yell
something
at
that
a
be happening at
man.
a Diddy
That
party.
don't sound like shit a man should say to another man. That's why your dick don't work. Excuse me? What? How do you know this?
He might have been at the party, you know.
Oh, look, I have nothing to do with the party.
Yo, listen, son. Youngboy fans is gonna look at me and be like, "Ak, you're a hater," because I'm telling y'all objective truths. Here's the thing. I keep telling y'all about this music shit is so much about facades. When people saw, nigga, I used to look at the videos and like, damn, like you know, Youngboy calling Utah Gravedigger Mountain is him trying to make Utah seem dangerous. Nigga, Utah, like, I'm not saying it's not dangerous, bro, where he live at is not dangerous, bro. Like, come on. Listen, you know when he used to live like in Louisiana still, and I remember niggas like his actual ops driving by his house and acting like they saw him and shit. Like, I'm like, oh no, this is dangerous. That's like, people aren't stupid. Like the Gravedigger Mountain shit, like nobody believes that. But when they see the others, unfortunately, and it's a hip hop thing. People want Youngboy to risk his freedom for them to say he's keeping it real. In reality, bro, he shouldn't do that no more. I think it's dumb for him to do that anymore.
Well, duh, but
Very
we talking
true.
about street niggas who make rap music. Right.
Somebody said, am I saying Utah is sweet? What I'm saying is that there is 0 people buried on Gravedigger's Mountain. So what grave is being dug?
Gravedigger's Mountain has a bike trail. There is nothing hard going on Gravedigger's Mountain.
Nigga, Gravedigger's Mountain, as long as you got like, you know what I mean, your little shiesty, you got like your Eskimo jacket and like 3 pairs of gloves, you'll survive.
Man, niggas
not
ain't
even
been terrified to go to Utah since Karl Malone was playing there.
Bro, it's Gravedigger Mountain, bro. They feeding you to the animals, bro.
Hey,
like,
by the way,
come on, bro.
if I was Youngboy, I would have trolled Dirk right back. You know what I would have done? Dirk said, oh, you sent me the address 10 times or 7 times. Or I asked you to send it, you ain't send it. Apparently, Youngboy's address is public. You know what I would have did? I would have dropped it and said, hey, I'm going to be outside, like, you know, in an ice bath for the next 48 hours. If you don't come, you pussy. Nigga, Dirk would have had to be scrambling, nigga. in reality, like, well, fans don't realize, like, bro, these guys are like really rich. They're not trying to do nothing to each other. Like, that's stupid.
Nah, if he would have
He
did
might
that,
still have
bro,
some
I
of that
think
young
at
foolishness
least
in
a
him.
fan would have pulled up and did something dumb.
So how
that
long
actually-
before you
Bro,
think the next
stop it.
Bobby
Yo,
song?
yo, yo. We gotta stop the bullshit. Youngboy is in Utah, and according to the goddamn paperwork we heard about the fucking federal parole, he has an ankle monitor on, federal agents outside, he got his own security, and he got his homeboys that he be laying on the couch with. Who the fuck you think is about to hurt him there, bro? Like, let's be honest. There's federal agents, security, homeboys you hang out with, cause nobody could do nothing to him anyway. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Too.
Nigga, you know, if I was living
McConan be over there too.
cut
Yeah,
this
that's
out.
right.
If I was living in Utah like Youngboy, I would be talking so much shit because y'all can't touch me anyway. Try it.
So you saying all Utah niggas is soft act?
No, nigga, he's on federal house arrest, and by the terms of the federal house arrest is that he was gonna pay for police outside, his own guards, and he's still gonna have his homies in the crib. You can't get to a nigga like that.
I mean, you remember his security was sleep one time, bro. Like,
well, this ain't that same security, nigga. And also, they have federal police outside. Federal.
But who get active in Utah?
Put it like
That's
this.
a real question.
Put it like this. If you're walking in the young boy's house, if you walk in the young boy's house, they gotta count it. Hey, you're only allowed 3 people. Uno does stress. Who you think is counting? Is the security guard? It's the feds. That's what I'm trying to say. If I'm Youngboy, I gotta teach Youngboy how to troll. Youngboy, listen, let's be back friends again. It's cool. I'm gonna teach you how to troll. You see when that nigga said, "Oh, you sent him your address," oh, he asked you for the address, like how many times? Nigga, I would have tweeted my address out. Nigga, you dumb pussy after that. Now, granted, of course you got like 1 million security guards at your house. Nothing could ever happen. But that nigga's acting like he's about to pull up at your house to do something. So you know what I said? You know what I done? I would have tweeted out my address and said, "Hey, just come through the side door. I'm gonna be waiting for you, bro. We could pick up on our last 2K game. The next 48 hours, just troll the shit out of him while he's trying to figure out a way how to let people know that he gangster. That's all you gotta do. Young boys just gotta get better at trolling. Troll the shit out of Dirk.
Oh, this shit's stupid.
Of course.
Oh, this shit's stupid, bro. How long before you think the next YB song come out? Over or under 3 days?
I like the fact that people are challenging him. This is why I'm defending the Joe Budden thing. You got to challenge him. If you don't challenge NBA Youngboy, you're gonna have him give this uninspired, just like going through the motions music, and that's not gonna be good for anything. I think people are.
Hey, we might need to start an app. We do rap event parlays, nigga. Like shit like this, nigga. We need to have parlays and have niggas bet on this shit.
Yeah, over or under 3 days before the next YB song.
I'm gonna say over, but I feel so bad about like that, like even that situation.
What, the fact that we could tell when niggas have to capitalize off of bullshit that they created or pre-create?
Oh man.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the game, man. We know it's a game. Let's stop talking about it like we don't see what's going on. Niggas say some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy alley-oop on both sides. Like, Joe Budden does the, he says in the pod, he's like, do I really want to...
Only thing I can say about Joe is that, Joe, man, I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna give you credit for speaking the truth. Because put it like this, you see, and I even seen 03 Greedo come out. There's so many people that came out and be like, yo, Joe, you an old nigga hating on the young kids. And again, I'm not defending Joe on him saying Youngboy's music is whack, because Youngboy music ain't whack. But you do know what I believe is a fact is like, you're in a situation where all of these people are looking at you as a certain type of thing, right? Like, you're making it seem like you're into this whole like, drama filled like beef war thing. That's just not what it is. It's music, bro. It's music. Everybody needs each other to make music. And by the way, Joe Budden saying that, I think, people keep acting like Joe Budden's voice is not important. Like, I hated what they was trying to do to Joe today. They were like, yo, yeah, pump it up. Yo, Joe Budden's music career is not comparable to shit. Yeah, it was garbage. But let me tell you this. Without Joe Budden, we don't get that deluxe from Drake. And without somebody like Joe Budden, I think I would have said it too. I kind of have said it. A lot of young boys like, bro, nobody. Well, I wouldn't call him whack because he's not whack. Dog, you just got to make some more inspired music, bro. That's it. I know it's tough. You're on house arrest. Make some more inspired music. That's it, bro. That's all people need.
I think niggas just need A&Rs for real.
That's part of it. Did you see Youngboy record the last song? The engineer is basically twerking to the song already. Who could tell him like, yo, bro, yeah, this is cool, but like this ain't one of the lead tracks. Maybe this is gonna be like one. Nah, can't tell him that.
Hey yo, AK, Fact said you didn't say any of this to YB when y'all were cool. YB could have been used to this criticism while y'all were friends.
He wasn't making music like so. That's a great point. The music he's making now, we didn't have a reason to criticize him. Do you get what I'm saying? And also, his demeanor to the music was different. These days, I think he's believed the hype that's been created about him. And I think that's the dangerous part.
Doesn't that also mean did you believe the hype? I think all this shit is hype.
It's not fully hype. I think he's lit still. I just believe that part of it is the bullshit though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to argue with people and say that the Youngboy movement was the most organic and the best movement we've ever seen since X. And I think I was wrong.
Damn. Why do you feel that way?
Because where are these motherfuckers at now?
I mean, I feel like they've aged up. Like the kids who loved YB when In Control came out, when AI Youngboy #1, #2 came out, them kids are now leaving high school, going on to like being older, and this just might not.
So
be
let me
their
ask
shit
you a
no more.
question. If somebody could only be a fan of Youngboy within a 4-year period, or maybe lesser, were they really a fan?
I think there's a time for certain music. Like a lot of motherfuckers loved Wiz Khalifa at a time, and this was their high school to like adult age group. And then after they become like older adults, like it doesn't speak to them anymore because they can't sit around and get high all day. They can't lounge around and enjoy Wiz Khalifa's music
I agree.
and still roll up and do the shit they used to do.
I agree.
But them
So
the
I feel
niggas that was listening to Youngboy wasn't sliding on ops anyway.
Oh yeah, we know that. Of course we know.
Wait, you said what?
None of these children were sliding on ops.
No,
Hey,
no.
also too to
Whoa,
speak to
whoa,
a testament of why
hold
a
on.
little
Stop,
baby
stop,
is
stop, stop,
falling
stop.
off and why a little Dirk is falling off too.
Youngboy was
Speaks to that
sliding on
too.
ops at first when he came in the game and he caught a attempted murder case because they were in the drop line.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the niggas
younger
that
ones.
listen, that
Yeah,
niggas that
the
listen to
babies.
YB that was in niggas comments talking about YB better. Those
Oh,
niggas
okay.
was not sliding.
Yeah, the babies weren't out here doing that shit. But I mean, my nieces at when AI Youngboy 2 came out were out here putting me on. I had never heard Control. I didn't know who this young man was. We out here riding around listening to In Control, and these girls ain't never shot a gun in their life. Probably don't even know what one look like.
Wow.
But they screaming the lyrics to In Control. They talking about running down on somebody, mammy. I'm like, what? Where did you learn this?
I mean, to be honest, it's not rocket science, y'all. It's really just simple, bro. Like the beef died down. We don't care about the beef no more, so we don't care about the music no more. It's that simple.
Also true.
That's definitely true. I
But
agree with that. Hey, by the way,
yeah, but also too, you got to think about it. That whole little crew of like Lil Baby fell off. Like
Mm.
Dirt low key fell off. Like these Dirt fans, they want to admit that, but if you
Dirk
looking
holding
back at that
on.
Nah,
album, J
Dirk did
Cole
not
carried
fall off.
No.
you and Pillow Coat. That was the only two good songs, and the Morgan Wallen song. So
hold
when you
on.
come about that type of music, it fell off.
You
What
got
the
to remember
fuck
though,
was
the
that?
beef feeds into the
Wale,
fandom because they want to be nosy about what you're gonna say next about the other person.
Wale. I, I think you're
Yeah,
making a great point. I want you to hold it. I want me, you, and Boom to debate this tomorrow. By the way, if you guys don't know, Boom is back. I don't know what's going on with his Discord and like Twitch, but like he is back though. By the way, let me just read a couple donations. Donovan Tattoos, thank you for the 20. He says, yo, YB's on drugs and y'all are afraid to speak on it. Y'all can see the K2 in his eyes. Stop the cap. Long time fan. Literally a legend, but I can't act like one of my favorite artists ever at 28 years old isn't slipping. YB isn't 28. I thought he was like 24 or 23. Hmm. He's
Niggas
saying
say on
that
the K show.
the dude's on drugs. We just won't speak on him.
I know that's what K2 has looked like. Niggas still smoke
I would
K2?
think he's not on drugs because like
Oh.
he's on this federal thing and they got to be drug testing him.
Well,
Oh.
K2 is synthetic, so
Mm.
Yeah,
K2.
that shit come up as cat piss.
Mm.
And
Wow.
and I ain't gonna lie, Utah sound like a place that got K2.
This is terrible.
Daddy Logic says, "Yo, Dirk's only pretending he ain't got the address, so when it pop off, he don't get blamed. Y'all forget they creative narratives for court. Wow. By the way, somebody says Act he was on True Life for having a porn addiction. Who's he talking about, bro? Somebody said Act. Why don't you interview FYB J Main or Butter? If they're on the East Coast, I'll sit with them. What's the problem?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Man, we got the contact with J Man. Shout out to Southside.
I would love to see him on the comment section. I'll be a part of it, but I would love to see him a part of it. Anyway, yo, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm finna call tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be back on